Hey guys, Tom and Steve here. This week at SecureIt, we are going to be talking about all the new components that we are now manufacturing in Connecticut with our injection molded. We've moved a lot of products to injection molded, which gives you a lot of advantages. We just wanted to go through some of the changes with these components and how they're better going to work. I've got Stephen Walworth with me. Stephen is our head of tech and also assists a lot with product development and basically making everything work. All right, Stephen, so first off, which one are we going to start with? Mag holders.
Yeah, we can go with the mag holders because that's my favorite.
Yep. I'm going to pull this apart.
So the nice thing with these is we actually made them so they'll hold AR-15, AR-10, the Accuracy Internationals. You can even throw pistol mags in there you want. Or if you got like a little mag pouch that you can just dump in there, that way you can have it all set and ready to go to the range. Or
when we designed these, what we did, the dividers inside, we looked at a lot of ways of doing this. We actually made the dividers so they're cut way down. It's very low profile. That way it holds all different magazines, but you can also use these just as a storage bin. We did design these so you've got all your P mags, AR-10, AKs, and then the 9mm mags. You got a couple different options for how you want to store those. They can go anywhere on the grid system. And unique with Cradle Grid is that ability to put things like mags behind your rifles and around your rifles to maximize every cubic inch. Next, let's talk about the horizontal mounts.
so this is the triple mount. It allows you to stair step or kind of, well, you say like waterfall it.
Yeah.
Waterfall 3 rifles in there. So if you're trying to display a little more than you can with just our regular single ones, you can throw these in there. And it gives like a cool, just staggered design to it and will look.
You've got the ability to store 3 rifles. The weight capacity on the injection molded brackets is over 100 pounds. There's no 3 rifles that you're going to put on these that's going to overload them. These are not cheap plastic. This is a ABS nylon olefin blend. It's something that we've been using for years. It is approved for use in museums. It doesn't off-gas, so if you've got relic or vintage guns, you're not going to have any discoloration or any problems. There's a lot of brackets out there. There's a lot of components out there for storing guns that don't meet those standards. And we do a lot of armories for the military, and we do a lot of museums. And we're held to a very high standard with the museums because all the components, everything that touches a relic gun in a museum has to meet a standard. It can't off-gas. It can't produce anything or do anything that could off-color the weapon or the gun. So everything that we're designing here, everything that we're making is of a material that will never affect the finish of your firearms. And these things are beasts. We also, again, when we look at designing things, it's what does it do? What else could it do? The profiles are cut to hold, foregrips, rails, you've got barrels. There's multiple ways to hold guns. We put these holes in here just to give you the ability for hooks to hang. So when you got the brackets up, you got guns. If you're doing a big gun wall and you got a lot of other stuff you want to store, you've got the ability to hang, put a little metal S hook on here and just hang, whether it's slings, straps, bags. We do in the military, we'll do barrel bags off of these things. Again, we're just trying to think of adding as many features to give you the flexibility or as much flexibility as possible.
We've actually had a couple customers use these for fishing poles in their gun rooms. So, as long as it's long and straight, you can throw it up there.
I do use these for fishing rods.
Oh, do you? I didn't even know that.
I do. It's really funny. Hey, last piece now we're going to talk about today is the change in the shelving. And this spans our entire product line. We've eliminated the metal bracket shelves and gone to an injection molded brackets. It's the same top, but it's an injection molded bracket. And this gives us a lot of advantages. The weight capacity is up considerably, but also the previous bracket would lock into the louvers, so it got into a fixed position. The new shelves, brackets allow you to slide the shelves to position it anywhere. And with these brackets, the way they're designed, we can now make shelves of different widths. We've got a 4 rifle, a 6 rifle, and then a long 12 rifle shelf, which if you're doing a big gun wall or a big gun room, having the big shelves, if you want to put a lot of shelf storage in, it's just a lot more efficient and it works a lot better.
I've had some customers ask about that weight rating and what they don't realize because they're thinking plastic versus metal, but the weight is right here on this. And the plastic, it's not really taking a load down. It's kind of more being forced into the wall, and the triangle part is what's structural on it. So that's what's keeping the weight, so you can have a lot of weight on these, and it's not an issue at all. Because that was something that we were actually concerned about during the design process. But yeah, these things are great.
Yeah, you can, if you take grid wall panels and you go into 2 layers of 3/4 inch plywood with big screws and put a lot of screws in, you can hang these on the wall. You can walk up these like stairs. They will hold. I know we had in the back room, we had hundreds of pounds of weight sitting on a shelf. I think it's still sitting there. It's been there for a long time.
Yeah, we forgot about it for a while. But it's on our plastic grids too. It's not even on the metal ones, which are much stronger. So the plastic, it's surprising how much weight they will actually hold.
All right, guys, so these are the new components that we're talking about. A couple of other things going on with SecureIt. Later this month, we are relaunching the TrueSafe. Now, we're going to do an episode of This Week at SecureIt and talk about that safe. We're very excited about it. I consider it a vault for your home. It's a double-walled steel safe filled with a concrete composite. It is an absolute beast, and it will be offered. Price includes all delivery and white glove installation. So the safe arrives at your house. It is brought in, set in place. All packing is removed. And the installers, which are professional safe installers, make sure everything is safe and properly done. All right, guys, if you want to learn more about SecureIt, some of the things that we're doing, visit our website, secureitgunstorage.com. If you want to post comments on the videos, we're going to read them. We'll answer as many as we can. And we'll be back with another edition of This Week at SecureIt in about 2 weeks. Thanks.